The locked room at Hawthorne House. The house on Hawthorne Lane had stood untouched for nearly 70 years. Ivy clung to its bones. Crows nested in its gables. The townspeople spoke of it only in whispers, for it belonged once to the Holloway family, a lineage that had vanished without farewell, without burial, without trace. When Jonathan Elric, a young historian of the macabre, inherited the estate from a distant aunt, he saw not dread but opportunity. He arrived with trunks of notebooks and a hunger for ghosts. Hawthorne House groaned as he crossed its threshold. Dust coated every surface. Portraits hung crookedly as though ashamed of their subjects. And in the east wing he discovered a door with 7 iron locks. The keys had been hidden separately, one in a teacup, one behind a painting, one beneath floorboards, each uncovered with increasing unease. The final key was buried inside the crumbling head of a porcelain doll sealed in the wall. He opened the door. The room was circular, windowless, and empty, save for a single chair bolted to the center and claw marks on the walls that did not match human fingers. The air was unnaturally still. Cold. Jonathan should have closed the door. Instead, he documented it. Sat in the chair. Waited. The house responded. Whispers threaded through the halls, too soft to understand, too constant to ignore. The room never looked quite the same twice. Sometimes it was smaller. Sometimes the chair faced the opposite direction. He took notes by candlelight, though the flames flickered only when he sat within the circle. And then he began to dream. Always of the same woman. Pale. Mouth sewn shut with black twine. Standing in the corner of the locked room, not moving, not blinking. Weeping silently. In time Jonathan stopped sleeping. He lived only in the room now, watching it change. The final entry in his notebook read, "She lives in the walls. The door was never meant to be opened. She is remembering how to speak." A week later the house was found empty. But the locked room, sealed once more, now bore 8 locks instead of 7. And a second chair.